really hate people in traffic is you can't have any kind of fun. And when I mean traffic, it's not like it's bumper to bumper. It's a 55, 60 mile an hour zone. If anybody has a bad case of road rage, it's this guy. Like, I can't help myself. I'm surrounded by idiots. Anyways, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. You already know where I'm headed. Take a guess. Starbucks. Basic as hell. I gotta get my coffee, and then we're gonna go do more test driving, just because I have the option to. Why not? If you're a car guy, if you got an option to drive whatever you want to drive, you take advantage of it. So we'll pick up my coffee, and then again, the drive to the dealership is not the greatest. So more than likely what's going to happen is I'm going to pick back up from the dealership. All right, we're going to skip the whole dealership part because it's just boring. It's me and my buddy walking around the dealership looking for cars. Anyways, I've driven multiple Hellcat Chargers, and obviously we did the TrackHawk. So now we're in the Challenger Hellcat. All right, excuse the wind noise and the road noise if it does pick any up, but WideBody HellCat. I think they look better than the regular Hellcats personally. It's got a little bit more girth. It's a little bit more manly per se. So again, shout out to my buddy Garret. It's actually another one of his leftover cars, which I'll go over that on pricing at the end of the video. But we're gonna go drive it and see how much different it actually is compared to the Charger. Now, I've heard rumors that the Challenger blows the tires off easier, it doesn't hook as easy. The Charger's a little bit better when it comes to racing, I guess. So let's go see what it's like. We're gonna do the same thing we did in the TrackHawk. On ramps. Actually, this wide body seems to make a difference because it's got more tire on the ground. It didn't seem all that crazy. TrackHawk definitely feels like it pulls harder. So this thing seems a lot, what's the word? It seems more tame than my car does. Now, granted, it's got more tire on the ground, maybe that's why, but it's definitely more tame than the Charger is. The Charger, in track mode, it still feels like it wants to kill you. Is that the correct term? This thing, it just pulled. Like, the power band was nice and smooth. What's crazy to me so far is the fact that my car, granted the TrackHawk has to be different, but my car and this car are very similar in the sense of the drivetrain, but they're so different already. And that's what happens when you get on a dirty ass road. It didn't do that on the highway, but it just did that over here. Yeah, I don't know what that was about the highway, but on the street, it's a completely different animal already. Pulling onto the on-ramp, it seemed very tame. Now it's the opposite. I'm curious if he'll do it again on a road that's not as dirty. That's a little different. Well, what I said on the highway is not the truth. It was tame, and it didn't seem to blow the tires off. But then, it started to get a little nutty. I like the word nutty because that's what these cars are. They're not just regular old simple like whatever. They're nutty when you get in them. So it definitely got nutty on the street. It is not as tame as I was going to say it is, but comfort wise, yes, I think the HellCat Charger is a little bit more comfortable. But to me, I feel like it's a wheelbase thing. I haven't actually done the research to see what the wheelbase difference is, but the Charger naturally looks bigger and longer, I should say. So in return, it seems to ride a little bit better, even in track. So I've test driven the TrackHawk in track mode, and I'm doing this in track mode as well. But by no means would I ever daily drive my car, or whichever one of these, in track mode, because it's just pointless. It literally will beat you to death. Some people like to flex up a little bit, like, yeah, I drive my shit in track mode. Nobody cares, bro. Do what you gotta do, but nobody cares if you daily drive your HellCat, TrackHawk, whatever, in track mode. Cool story. So far, I'm digging this thing. It actually is pretty roomy for a coupe. Like I said, I've never actually driven one or been in one. I don't think. I can't remember. It's a lot roomier than I expected it to be for a two-door. Like my Vet, for example. My Vet has more leg room than my truck does, or my old Vet, because I don't know where I own it. There's a C5Z, and I can stretch out it comfortably, no problem. So I guess that's not that surprising. We're gonna do another on-ramp. Why not? Whoops. So obviously, these videos I'm doing on these cars are not like in-depth reviews and detailed information, because most of you already know what these cars are. You know, 707 horsepower at the crank. That's your regular HellCat. And then you got your red eyes. The red eyes like 787, I believe, right? And 8-speed automatic is standard in the red eye. These come with a manual, but the 8-speed to me works a lot better than the manual. So as much as I love rolling gears, you just can't go wrong with the proper automatic. What I mean by that is it just works. You can't really mess it up. I mean, you could mess it up, because if you forget it in manual and not shift, it is not going to shift for you. So, but for how well they work, how quick they shift, it's kind of pointless to buy a manual if you plan on racing the car. Because before I bought my Charger, and before I had actually driven a HellCat back, I think I still had my Z06. I was like, man, this is stupid. I really want a manual car. I don't want an automatic. And then about 2 years ago, I want to say now, train tracks, come on. About 2 years ago, I had rented a Charger HellCat on Turo, which, if you're in LA, as in Los Angeles, and you need a car, a wide-body HellCat like this one, actually, exactly like this one, you need G-Wagons, Maserati, S-Classes, holler at my brother. I will put his information in the description below, in my description. It used to be Turo Plug, but it is now changed to Famous Hollywood Car Rentals, I believe. He changed his name a couple times on Instagram, but he rents cars out on Turo, and you'll not be disappointed. Anyways, so when I rented that HellCat, I was like, man, let's see what this is about, because I'd rather pay a couple $100 and drive the thing versus go buy one, because some dealerships won't let you test drive, which is really shitty in my opinion. But so I drove it for about 3 or 4 days, and I came to understand that a proper automatic is actually better than a manual. I hate to say it, but with how well they work, you almost can't go wrong with buying one. I mean, that's what it comes down to, period. You just can't go wrong with buying one. So the 8-speeds are great in these things. They shift like that. Eco mode, they shift comfortably, so on and so on. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm sorry for all the wind noise. It's kind of windy today. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. As I've said, I'm going to make more videos. I'm trying to. It's not only going to be Mopar content. It's not going to be car reviews. It's going to just be car guy stuff, really. Anything car guy related, vlog related, I might do all of it, who knows? Just depends on how it takes off. So, like, comment, subscribe, give me that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in another video.